Hi, BookTube. It's Gina. Happy Tuesday. How are you? It's great to talk to you. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute, but I am here, not going away. I've got some books I want to talk to you about. It's a beautiful sunny day here, and this weather just puts me in such a good mood. This weekend, I did a couple of drives in my car. I love to roll the windows down when the weather's nice and blast the music and sing along, and that just made me feel really happy. So I thought, I gotta say hi to my BookTube friends. The other thing that happened is in the mail today, I got a letter. From one of you, my friend Eileen, and it was so sweet. It made me miss you guys and really want to hop on and say hi. So thank you so much, Eileen, for the sweet letter. It was absolutely fantastic to get. She also put in an article, which is A Girl, a Bicycle, and a Librarian. It's from Victoria Magazine, which I subscribe to. You guys know me so well. This is the article. It's the one that's on the last page of the magazine. I love this magazine. It's very, very pretty. It's got such pretty pictures. And I haven't actually really even read this one yet. But when I saw that she popped this in, I was like, oh, I've got to read my Victoria magazine. So yeah, it was just wonderful to get some sweet mail. Made me miss you guys and want to hop on and say hi. So I've really not been doing much reading this month. I'm working on the Cat Who mystery series by Lilian Jackson Braun, which I love. Upon rereading a lot of these, I'm like, oh, these are not very good, but they're so much fun. I absolutely love them. The writing is pretty good. The plots are a little thin in most instances, but they're just such fun books. They are about an older gentleman in his 50s who has two cats who help him solve mysteries. And they're kind of as ridiculous as they sound, but also just absolutely wonderful. So I am on, oh gosh, where am I? I'm on like book 15 or 16, I think, right now. I don't know if you can hear Greg. He's up in the bathroom talking to the cats right now. So I'm working on the Cat Who mysteries. I am getting those on my Kindle, and my library has all of them. So I love reading them on my Kindle. This month, June, is Joyful June, a reading event dedicated to just reading whatever you want. And I am embracing that. It is being hosted by Jack over at Spread Book Joy, and I will leave her channel linked down below. It's just a wonderful event. Jack and I both have a similar philosophy of reading what you want, enjoying what you're reading. And so she's created an event for the month of June to celebrate that. And I absolutely love that idea. So I pretty much read what I want most of the time anyway. I mean, who am I kidding? But it's so much fun to have a month dedicated to that, where we talk about it, we embrace it, we remove any guilt from our reading, from the quantity of books that we read, the quality of books that we read, and just enjoy it. And I am fully embracing that. So I'm reading the Cat Who mysteries. I'm still working on the Gregor Demarkian series, although this is going to sound funny because the Cat Who series is pretty formulaic, but the Demarkian series, I'm finding I can't read them one after the other because they're so formulaic. They start by introducing all of the characters that are not the main characters, and each one of the characters gets their own chapter, and there's usually like 6 or 7 chapters of just meeting new characters in the beginning before you even get into the recurring characters, which are really why I read and love those books. So I find I start getting really bored of the new characters, and then just about the time I'm like, ugh, He brings it's by Jane Haddam, who's a female, introduces the recurring characters, and then I can kind of settle back into the mystery. So I'm going to read another one of those this month probably, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break just because I'm like, I don't want to read any new characters right now. I like reading my Cat Who mysteries because I know the characters. I love the characters. I love the cats. I have 5 cats, so I love those books. The other thing that I am going to be reading is a Star Trek book. It is Booktrek, Summer of Trek, and this one is the new Star Trek novel, Web of the Romulans by M.S. Murdoch. I had just started this one. I got like 20 pages in, so I just got a little bit into it. So I'll probably need to start over, but this seems like a fun one. I'm going to pick this one up here soon. I don't know how you guys feel, but I am finding it really hard to actually read physical books. I love reading on my Kindle, and I generally read, in bed, all snuggled up under the covers with my Kindle, like right here. And that's become my routine for reading. So I've got to get back into a routine of not being in bed and reading physical books like in other areas of the house. Because once I lay down, I find it really hard to read a physical book just with holding it. I like my Kindle. So I gotta get back in the habit of sitting in my chair and reading a book. So I am definitely gonna read this one this month for Booktrek. I love Booktrek. I love Star Trek books. I was never a huge Star Trek fan, and I had not ever read a Star Trek novel before Booktrek started. Was it back in 2020 when Vin at Revenant Reads started this event? I had just finished watching all of the series. I watched all the series up until Enterprise, and was just having so much fun with it. And Vin had seen me talking about that and asked me if I wanted to co-host, which I did, and I loved that experience. And so every summer since then, I have been reading Star Trek books, and I love it. The other book that I want to read the physical copy of is this beauty, Mistakes Mean Murder, by our own booktuber Charles Heathcote. I don't know if it's Heathcote or Heathcott. That E on the end sometimes throws me off on English names. But Charles has a wonderful booktube channel. You should check it out if you don't already. This is the second in a cozy mystery. And I read the first one. I really enjoyed it. I think I got that one on my Kindle. And so I wanted to read the second one when it came out. So I bought this. I'm definitely going to read this one this month. So this is a bit of a tiny little TBR here. I also got a present from a friend of mine who sent me this, the Cat Who cookbook. Is that not adorable? I have the best friends, and it's all of the recipes from the Cat Who books. You guys know I love my cookbooks. I love reading them. I love flipping through them. I don't always make things from them, but I love reading them, looking at them, getting ideas, and this one I think is just adorable. This is from my friend Gina. And then, let's see. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you is I actually bought 2 books on Thrift Books I was going to share, but they both got returned. One, they sent me the wrong book, and 2, the other one I bought was supposed to be in like new condition, and on the outside it was like new, and then as soon as I opened up, it was just full of highlights, and it was an expensive book, so that one went back too. So I have not been successful buying books, which is probably fine. This is the only book that I've bought in the last month, I think, since I talked to you last, and I'm super excited about this one. I like this edition too. It seems like it's got a good size font, easy to read, so very excited about that. So anyway, I hope that you're reading something fun. What are you reading? How's the weather where you are? I mean, I'm in Seattle, so we love to talk about the weather. And if you have any cats or pets, how are they? Mine are lounging around over here. Nobody's walked by me, so I can't really show you anyone. Bunny? Getty? Somebody want to come over here and be on my video?